Christmas. It is actually past day 25. We are on December 27th here, but I am coming to you from the future to tell you Merry Christmas. And I hope that you had a lovely day doing whatever it is you were doing. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you are just having a wonderful time with family and friends and your knitting or your crochet or whatever you're working on. But so it is December 27th, and you will see I am back home in my office and guest room. And the reason that I didn't come to you sooner with the day 25 video is, frankly, I was exhausted. So the story of what happened since I came to you last, I have been taking footage, some filming. I just haven't talked to you since Christmas Eve. But Christmas Day, we were still at my parents' back in Wisconsin. We had a Christmas midday meal, opened a few presents that day, and we hung out with family, played some games. And then yesterday, December 26th, we woke up, had breakfast, and then did the 5.5-hour drive back to Minnesota, where my in-laws were waiting for us here at our house. And we had a simple dinner together and opened some presents. And then this morning we had sort of our Christmas brunch of sorts. We had eggs and potatoes, and my husband made homemade cinnamon rolls that everybody could eat. And now we've just been relaxing and hanging out. And my in-laws actually headed back to Wisconsin. They live down in the south central area, south of Madison. And so I just finally have had some time to do some recording here. And honestly, I was exhausted when I came home yesterday. I thought about it, even Christmas night. I don't know if you don't know me personally, or I don't know if you get this from me when we chat on here, but I am a pretty strong introvert in that I like hanging out with people and I like to chat with people. And the more that I know someone, the slower it drains my battery. But after like 4 or 5 days of like constantly being with people and not really having any alone time in a separate room for like a couple hours, I I get wiped out. And in fact, I was taking some pretty long naps at my mom's and dad's house. And on the way home, I fell asleep. I think it was like not even 10 o'clock, and I fell asleep in the car on the way home. But anyway, I am recuperating now. We do not have many plans the next couple days. Today's Wednesday, so today and tomorrow, I have an appointment tomorrow, but we're not really doing anything these 2 days. And then Friday, for our gift, we like to do a gift for Christmas for our kids that's more of an experience than actually a thing. So you will see on this video, they open up. I made them all their puff cuffs and my husband his cowl. So you'll see some of them modeling. They were having really a good time modeling their outfits. The kids were trying to explain to Dad that he needed to do certain things a certain way. It was kind of comical. But we are going up to the Twin Cities to the Minnesota Children's Theater to see How the Grinch Stole Christmas as our Christmas gift. And then we are going out to eat at a restaurant that is very vegan and gluten-free friendly. So we're excited about that. That will be kind of our immediate family celebration. But I wanted to come to you today to kind of wrap up Vlogmas. It's already over. Certainly did not feel like Christmas this year with the lack of snow and the warm weather and my weird wisdom teeth surgery. It sort of was a big blur. But here we are on December 27th. So let me show you the very last color of the Berry Fun Yarns kit, and it is called the Nutcracker Suite. And it's beautiful peaches and pinks and creamy browns. I really like this color a lot. I do not know if I will recreate it exactly, but I do like the combination. So hopefully you will see something similar in the new year. And the day 25 message is take photos. I'm sure you all did that on Christmas. Photography is a very creative activity. Try different perspectives when looking at your subject and different lighting options. And once you are done taking the photos, there are so many editing options you can play with to create a unique image. Or you can make a slideshow or a video or so many options. So if you have these and you got my kit, you could save that during the year and kind of cut them out and put them in a bag. And if you're feeling a lack of creativity, you could pull one out and try it. Maybe that would help get your making mojo back when it is kind of on the low swing of things. So that is the end of the Berry Fun Yarns, and I did take a kind of a panoramic view of days 3 through 25 that I'll probably put in here over while I'm talking, but days 1 and 2 are in my blanket. Oh, I gotta run downstairs and get it. I might not show it right here, but I will put in some color photos either here while I'm talking or a little bit later on in the video of the So Sweet wrap, the actual So Sweet wrap in full color with the Advent kit as the colors in it. Before I just had black and white photos that I released until everybody opened up their kits. And I do have, if you are late to the show and you really like the kit and you really like the pattern and you want to make it, I do have maybe 3 kits left that didn't sell of the 10-gram sets of my Advent countdown. And between now, December 27th, and the first of the year, they are still listed as Advent kits with the goodies included in the days and whatnot. They're all wrapped up and ready to ship, but after the first of the year, I will be taking them apart and keeping the goodies and putting just the yarn in a kit to make the So Sweet wrap. So if you're interested in that, now's the time to head over to the shop and grab those. Those colors will not be repeated as you've seen here in the Advent countdown. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to grab that. And then my yarn ink colorway, where did I see the color? It is called In the Heart of Darkness, Beauty Lies, and it is a full skein. And it is coming out way more purple than it really is. Oh, that's more accurate. It's more of a like gray blue. It actually isn't the same as any of the colors that are in the kit, although it does look nice with all of them. I took a picture and I will put that on here to kind of show you the whole kit. I'm still not sure what I want to make with this. I really like the idea of that crochet advent blanket that Nitty Natty has been working on. And I think, I haven't decided, once I saw this color, I of course want to work this into the blanket as well. So I'm not sure if I want to use it as like a separator between like every so many colors of the minis, or if I want to simply work it in the blue section. So because it is such a beautiful fade, I might try to just work it in the blue section. Instead of trying to put it like with the pinks or the really light blues or the purples, it might just look a little more, it'll keep the fade doing its thing. So haven't decided that yet, but my next video that I do after this one is going to be kind of a year-end roundup video. It'll be one of my regular podcast sort of things, and it will have more details on the finish along that we're going to be doing in 2024. I think for the first 6 months, I'm going to focus on finishing primarily my blanket projects, but really all of my projects from 2023, I want them to be done by June of 2024. So if you want to finish along with me, there you're going to be able to use any WIP that you have from 2023, any project that you're carrying over into the new year you can use. We will have a thread on Ravelry, on the Ravelry group, and I'll probably put one on the Discord channel, although that's not very active. The Ravelry one, I think, will probably be a busier place to chatter if you want to visit with other makers about things, but I think I'll give you more details, like I said, on the next video, but I really want to come up with some goals for myself of what I'd like to do and encourage you to do the same. And of course, if you miss your goal, nobody's going to yell at you. It's just your making, but I think it's going to help me to kind of push through and get some of my WIPs done. So that is the plan coming up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I have a cat causing mischief behind me. You will have seen back in Wisconsin, my parents had a Labrador Retriever dog. I grew up with dogs, but I have learned over the years I am really a cat person, although I love all animals. I missed my kitties when I came home, and they stay still a lot more when I try to video them. Brody would always get up and want to like slobber all over my face and, you know, play whenever I tried to video him. He was kind of funny. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Oh, not quite. I wanted to show you my socks. Let's see. Oh, they're not in this bag. They are in my Hanging with the Nomies bag. Okay, so here's a funny story. I made myself a little kit to go to Wisconsin, but I forgot to put in a tapestry needle. So, lo and behold, I did not have a tapestry needle. But, pause 1 second, my sock blockers. And I will put my Very Fun Yarns. This is my scrappy sock made with the Advent. So I had enough yarn. I have large feet too. I had enough yarn to make out of the 10 gram set. I made the So Sweet wrap, and then I had about 3 to 4 grams of each color left, and I made these super long socks. I have size 11 US women's feet, so it's quite a long sock, and then the foot with all the colors. So color 1 starts here, it goes down. I used the main color as my heel, cuff, and toe, and then it goes through here. So I did, in the beginning, I did 7 rounds up here, and then down here I realized I really only needed 6 rounds of each color. So So that is that. My second one, I think I was starting to say here, is that I forgot my tapestry needle in Minnesota. So all I need to do is Kitchener it, and that will be finished. And then my Freckled Whimsy 24-day stripe socks, I did not quite finish. I have maybe, I'd have to measure, but I'm guessing 2.5 inches left before I get to the toe on this one. And I did get back to the beginning. This is the first color here. This is the first stripe, and this is starting to repeat. Again, I have big feet and I like really long socks for winter. I think I could have made this one slightly shorter, but I guess I made that. I was making it in the mood to make long ones, but I have this much here done, and then the other one I stopped at the heel. So I learned that next year, I don't know if I'll do a stripy. It was really fun, and this is very beautiful, freckled whimsy. It's a very beautiful color that she came up with. I just don't know if I can do, or maybe I get the skein and do it in another month as a countdown for something else, like maybe my birthday or some other fun holiday that I have. But to do the sock as a countdown and another project, I think is just too much for me in the month. And so I think I might, if I get it, I think I would save it for something else. Or maybe to do in January when things aren't quite as, I don't know, there are a lot of brown in Minnesota and cold, and something to look forward to that you could do then. So yeah, that is that. But I mean, relatively speaking, I think I did pretty good. I got a lot of knitting done there, and I did do my pixie dust blanket quite a bit. I showed you through the month. I made the puff cuffs, and I made the cowl for my husband in like a week. So I did a lot of other non-Advent knitting. So yeah, we'll talk more about that in the year wrap up. But I think for now, that's it. I'm going to sign off. Another year of Vlogmas in the books. Thank you so very much for joining me and Very Fun Yarns here on our channel as we celebrated and got ready to celebrate for the Christmas holiday. So wherever you are, I hope you are happy and healthy, and that 2024 brings you lots of making time and lots of wonderful time with friends and family. And until next time, I hope you are well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.